Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Elephant Gaming here, and today we are playing some more BT6. So today is a little bit of an odd challenge, but I came up with the idea, no face monkeys. That probably makes no sense to you, so let me describe this a little more. So it can't be an inanimate object, bomb, tower, attack, that doesn't count. It has to be an actual monkey, and its entire face has to be covered up. No eyes, no visible eyes, no visible ears, no visible mouth, any of that. So, it makes more sense, to be honest, if I show you in this menu. So, ice, absolute 0. That's the only upgrade allowed for the ice, because that's the only upgrade that's his entire face is covered. You can argue that his ice, or that his eyes are visible, but they're not really visible. Glue gunner, all third tiers, except actually balloon dissolver, because his ears are sort of visible, but oh, and more blue, whatever. But all the 4th tiers and 5th tiers are, and 3rd tiers are close enough. At the very least, I'm going to count 3rd tiers because it's a fraction of an inch. Sniper, Elite Defender is the only one, which we probably won't get since I'm going to be doing this on chimps mode. Submarine, Plutonium, Reactor, Energizer, and Preemptive Strike. For the Monkey Buccaneer, Carrier Flagship, Aircraft Carrier, Carrier Flagship, Favor Trades, and Trade Empire. All the 4th and 5th tiers for the Ace. Heli Pilot, same thing, all the 4th tiers and 5th tiers. Only the biggest one and big one for the Mortar. Wizard, I'm gonna count Prince of Darkness. I probably won't go for him, but I am gonna count him because his face isn't really visible. So I'm going to count him. It's a skull. Sun Avatar and Tech Terror are allowed. Technically Legend of the Night, his entire face is covered as well. But we're playing in chimps mode, so you can't afford him. So there's no point. Ninja, only bottom path is allowed. Oh, so, that's not true. Bottom path and middle path is allowed, but not top path. No Alchemist, no Druid, no Village, no Attack Shooter, or no Spike Factory, no Village, and no Sentry. I feel like I said... Did I call farms villages? I think I did, but yeah. So restrictions, there you go. I think I did everything properly. It would be pretty sad if I messed up. I'm just gonna do this because it's impossible to actually that's not true. It is technically possible to afford anti-balloon, I just likely won't go for it. So yeah, that's everything. Let's get into this. I'm gonna be playing on, it's Cards and Darts, right? Yeah, Cards and Darts, because you know what? I'm bored of playing on logs, and I don't think this will be too difficult of a challenge since, just to make it that much obvious, 5th tier heli pilots, 5th tier aces, avatars, tech terrors. You don't exactly have balloon sabotages. You have some pretty useful towers. Plus, actually, I don't even know why I included these, because this is a no water map. I will be back when we have a water map instead. Okay, we're playing Riverbed instead, because, I don't know, Riverbed's fun too. So what should be our start? That's actually one of the harder issues with this general thing. So here's the question. Do I want to go for avatars or tech terrors? Not particularly. Could go for biggest one. Apache Prime's always a good strategy. I think, just to make this plain and simple, I think we're going to do Apache Prime. We can go for the bottom path since we have access to Reactor. So I think Apache Prime plus Balloon Solver might be what I do. Potentially Apache Prime plus like Sun Avatar. And then Sabos, Moab Blue, and potentially a Balloon Solver if we can afford it. I think that's what we're going to do. However, you can of course start with the heli pilot, so I'm going to do a ninja start, because you can do a ninja start on this map, I believe, assuming my placement's good enough. We can probably go for a 101 into the heli pilot. Okay, so by the way, just in case you were wondering, I am going to make it so you do have to get to the upgrade that has the mask covering. Anyways, we have our heli pilot now, so that's good. Heli pilots are pretty strong. We should be fine to go for preferably 302, since ninja should be able to cover camos up until post-round 40. And that's kind of it for a while. Probably go 302 into reactor. Oh, then a reactor, and then I guess go for Apache Scout Ship. Pretty simple early game. Though eventually we are going to have to get this to Sticky Bomb, which isn't the worst thing, because specifically for bad balloon damage, which, in case you didn't know, the Apache Prime does struggle a little bit with, it's insanely good. Also, next thing, Apache Prime, DDTs. He will not be able to beat all the DDTs. If I micro relatively well, I can probably beat 90 and 93, but for 95, we're definitely going to need other DDT pop power, which is something important to think about. Do I want to go for the Sun Avatar? Do I go for a Tactile? Because both of those can be very good DDT pop power. I'm tempted to go for Sky Shredder, but I guess we'll just save until we actually need to. However, it's looking a little tight for Razor Orders. We will get it, right? Yeah, alright. Now we should be fine. Go for faster firing, and then save for the reactor. Okay, so I'm not super confident that this is going to beat round 40, but we will see. I'm not sure Micro will help much, since although for the Apache Scout Ship and Apache Prime makes a big difference, it doesn't make the biggest difference for a Razor Order. So we do have to buy something else. As a start, I don't know. I was gonna see if we could afford flat or Sticky Bomb. That's definitely out of the question. What else could be a good tower that could lead into something more valuable? I'm tempted to go for Phytoplane, since Sky Shadow does look like a good potential option for the late game. So Phytoplane and then Operation Darkstorm could be very good towers to have. So I'm going to go for exactly that. Let's go for Figure Infinite, Phytoplane. That should make this round much, much easier. And we're good, right? There we go. So now we save for the Apache Scout Ship, and if we can't afford it, I guess Sky Shredder's backup, or not Sky Shredder, Operation Darkstorm if we need to, but we should be good. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. Well, first thing that comes to mind, I prefer not to, but I have a feeling that we won't afford Apache Scout Ship for around 50 anyways. So you know what, let's just go for Operation Darkstorm, Sharper Darts, and this round will likely be much, much easier because of it. That's not looking very good, so we do lose on this round. This is the round we will be able to afford Apache Scout Ship, so let's just try it one more time. See if we can get lucky with Ace RNG, and see if that makes the difference. If not, it's not the end of the world if you know. Have to do some Heli Micro. But we are so close, only $160 off, which makes me wonder if that Caltrops purchase was a big, big mistake. Alright, I think I can do this with some proper micro. Let's try focusing the Moabs a bit more, since those seem like they tend to be what kills us. And there we go. Apache Scout Ship, or Apache Scout Ship Pursuit, round 53. Now we sit back and relax until our Apache Prime comes. What do you know, round 75 causes some issues. Time to take it off Pursuit, and that should hopefully solve the issue. Okay, you know what? I could probably keep trying for quite a while longer to try to beat this, but you know what? I'm a little lazy. Let's just go for more blue. I wanted one in the long run anyways. And this will easily make this round no problem. We should have Apache Prime in time for 78, and if not, then I might have to do Sky Shredder as a backup. But we should be fine with this. More blue will make a world of difference. But yeah. I'm sure I could have microed this to win, but this just makes things easier. Last few BFBs shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, no. More blue makes a big difference. But still, ceramics are not looking too good. So 76, are we good? No, we're not. Of course we're not. Hopefully this won't become too big of an issue in the long run, but I'm going for Luhos. Once again, I really hope that in the long run, this doesn't hurt too badly, because now we are much more money off, which means we're going to have to rock with this defense for 77, 78, and likely 79. Or at least most of 79. But hopefully with the Luhos, we will have no problem. Right? Luhos, you can do your job? No. Okay. Let's try a slightly better spot. There we go, 76 beaten. Oh, I really hope we don't have too many issues. We should be fine. Hopefully. Though the ceramic wave on 78 is larger, but we were having quite a bit of a problem with the Uyghurs. Plus we have the Luhos, so hopefully now there will be no more spending. I was planning on getting both of these in the long run anyways. So hopefully now we can still afford both of our 5th tiers in time, and hopefully not have too many more problems. Round 81. Okay, that wasn't too bad. After this round, or mid this round, we should be able to afford Apache Prime. I really hope this round doesn't cause too many problems, because I know it easily could. But it's not looking too bad yet. Just don't pop too many BFBs at once, which is exactly what you just did. So close. A few $100s off, and then we'll be done. Okay, this is working very well so far. Please don't mess this up. Apache Prime. Back on pursuit, because I don't trust my fingers. Work? You worked. Okay, that's good. Now we just need to save $43,000 for Sky Shredder. Hopefully without any more accidents, because although I should be able to beat 93 without any issues. I'm definitely not, I definitely prefer to have Sky Shredder for 93, which I'm not so sure is going to happen. Round 90, how bad are these DDTs? Because we're definitely not affording Sky Shredder for 93. 95 we should, but 93 we definitely are. Okay, that wasn't too bad, especially since, you know, I'm still not doing any micro, because I'm bad at heli micro. We should be able to get Sky Shredder for 95, for sure. But 93, I'm very doubtful that we'll be able to get it in time. '92 looks pretty good, though. It can definitely be a very easily overwhelming round. But the Apache Prime's got it. We continue on. I really do like the new ZMG skin, by the way. I'm not as big of a fan as the BFBs. I find they look kind of bland. But I really do like the new, like, Clockwork ZMGs. I think they're really cool. Plus, as you can see, I have the top hat and the exploding monkeys pop animation. I really like it. Or the pop effects. 93. No problem? No problem. And for 94, we should have Sky Shredder, which is good because everything's starting to get a little dangerous by after 93. The last 7 rounds, you can't exactly count any of them out, which is good. Or, no, it's not good, but what are you going to do? Sky Shredder, oh, that's going to make things a lot easier. Sky Shredder is very good against just general pop power, which is generally, you know, pretty helpful. So after this, what do we go for? Still, eventually, I do kind of need a Sticky Bomb. So we could go for that. That could be semi-decent DDT pop power. But more Balloon Sabotages and potentially another Lou Hose or Moab Lou, or both, could be helpful. Round 95, we'll see what happens. We could end up going for Sabo, but I'm not sure we'd be able to afford it. We wouldn't, so that's a little tight. I'm not sure we can go for Sabo for 95. I'll definitely end up having to do some Heli Micro since, man, Pursuit on Heli, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not good. But are we good? Do I need to? I need to do I? No. There you go. There's the OP-ness of Sky Shredder. No micro required. So that's super good. So here's where I'm going to go. Or here's what I'm going to do. Balloon Sabotage. I want to have one of them on me so the ability will be up if I ever need it. Because 98 is still very scary, and 99 I'm almost positive we're going to need a Balloon Sabotage for. So at least one, potentially 2 Balloon Sabotages are important. I feel like I'm going to go for the Sticky Bomb now just to make sure I have it. And then I'm personally going to go for another Sabo. We should have it up in time for 99. So on 98 we can use our other Sabo. We'll have the Sticky Bomb doing some work. And it looks like this challenge should be just about over with. If it looks like we're getting into some trouble, I can use Balloon Sabotage. I can also, of course, Micro. I probably will never Micro my Ace because Ace Micro is simply, or quite simply, harder. Sabotage. Okay, I have a feeling since this Heli Micro is looking, or this Heli Pursuit is looking worse and worse, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do some Micro this round. Yeah. Okay, not the end of the world. Let's try to do a decent job on my Heli Micro. I really do suck at it though, so don't be too disappointed if I don't do a good job. I kind of want to leave the ceramics alone for the Ace, because the Ace is really good cleanup is the thing. So I want to do general damage, and then have the Ace sort of be my relied on cleanup. Which isn't always a bad thing by the next Sabotage. Because you want to have the ability up for 99 since there was very little to no downtime. Okay, this isn't very good. Sabo. Clean up the ceramics, clean up the mobs. Once you deal with the fortifieds, this round's really not that bad. But of course, I haven't dealt with the fortifieds, which means this round is still very, very dangerous. I didn't use one of the Sabos yet. I'm using it, because Sabos are crazy OP. Well, not OP, but Sabos are crazy powerful. You look at this, all the fortifieds are gone, down to just the BFBs and ZMGs. Can I tell you one thing? I don't think the actual damage... I'm actually going to put you back on Pursuit, to be honest. I don't think the actual damage of the Sticky Bomb is helping all that much, but the stun is huge. Plus, now we have a Sabo for this round. Boom. And we're good, honestly. Alright, so, hardest rounds of this challenge. Getting the Apache Dart Trip wasn't easy, but it wasn't that hard. Mid-70s, 75, 76, 78 wasn't a challenge, but 75 and 76 were hard because I was debating the Blues, but we do have the Blues now, this is good. Reactor. Will the bad balloon pop in time? Because if it doesn't pop before the reactor, the DETs will not be decamo. Which, personally, I think if you have a decamo affect the bad balloon, they should be decamo, the DETs, but whatever. There we go. Balloon Sabotage, bad balloon pop, DETs killed, and this challenge is done. That was actually a lot easier than I expected. To be fair, we were using some of the most overpowered towers in the game. That's not naturally true. We were not using the most overpowered towers in the game. There was one OP tower. The Sub-Commander. Sub-Commander is insanely broken. If you use him, good for you, because that means you understand strategy, but also, like, he's so broken. But we didn't. Sky Shredder is good, and so is, well, Apache Prime, but they're not, like, insanely overpowered, so I think that's pretty good. But we did beat the challenge. That was good. That was a little hard, nothing too bad. But yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please consider giving the video a like if you enjoyed. Which you probably did, since you're still watching at the end. Please consider subscribing to join the channel. I really appreciate it. You get to join a little squad, Purple Elephant Squad. I really appreciate it. It makes my day. And it's just really nice to do and doesn't take you that much effort. So please, thank you. Also, if you want to leave a comment on game suggestions, I really appreciate them. Video ideas. If you want some tips, tricks, want to give me some advice on some games, because I definitely can use the advice in most of the time. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.